Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today, it is going to be the third installment of the VCT 2023 Roster Rumours, obviously from the spreadsheet from Flynn. Once again, I'm going to leave a link to the new one down in the description below. And obviously it's another day, it's another spreadsheet, you know what that means, it's time to make a new video. Now he also released the America's Ascension teams. If you want me to do that, I can, I'm happy to do that, but it's going to be a very, very long video, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to either way. It is very, very long. I think it's like, I'm going to say maybe like 30 teams. I think so. It's very, very long, but it's obviously good to see where the other players are going as well. But I mean, makes sense. Well, if you don't really want to see that and you want to just focus on the VCT partnership teams, that also makes complete sense. So, but either way, what do you guys want to see? So let's get right into the video. So this is the old one, as you can see. So that, with like Dapper and some other ones as well. Fenez, or Fens, I should say, not Fenez. Fens. He's still in the team, not anymore actually. And Lamemore, those are like the ones I can definitely remember. This is now the new one. So if I move this over here, so here are the new ones. So this is actually pretty exciting. So this first one is Sentinels. Well, first off, with Sentinels, as Dapper has now moved up from, I think it was rumored, if I'm pretty sure, yes, it was rumored, to now probable, actually might rejoin Sentinels as the 6th player if there are any other options. As the case, that'll be pretty nice. Obviously, we're still waiting for Def to be officially announced, but other than that, that's all good. The one that I definitely need to talk about is Cloud9, as they have announced their full roster. And the roster consists of Leaf, Zeppa, Vanity, still in the lineup, but they have now Zelsus, formerly from version 1 Sentinels, Ye, formerly from Optic Gaming, and Cupert, who actually is a player. I can't remember what team he used to play. He used to play for Penta. That was the only notable one. I also played for Sector 1 and Corgi, but I guess that the one that is like mainly probable and like mainly there is Penta. And Penta wasn't that great. They were mainly a tier 3 team most of the time. So yeah, I mean, it is cool to see Cupid in an actual roster lineup, but at the exact same time, I think this is just for maybe just to fill that 6-player slot, I'm guessing. But I mean, other than that, it's pretty good to see that. I think he might just be like an analysis role, I'm guessing. I mean, he has an analysis role for Team Liquid. He was also the assistant coach for the God for a time as well. So I could definitely see him maybe actually being the analyst of the team and just being the 6th player just so they can fill that slot, because obviously you need a minimum of 6 players. But I mean, yeah, I mean, we obviously knew that Zelsus and Ye, they were going to join. We didn't know that Cupid was actually going to be joining as an actual player, but I think, just like I said, he might be actually just becoming just an analyst. And also, MC has also been announced to become the head coach for the team. We still don't know about the situation between Vexor and Vapin. If they're going to be staying with the team, or they're going to be leaving, we are not too sure about that, but obviously we have to wait and see there. Alright, let's do some rapid fire stuff, kind of. Evil Genius is the only change is Supplement. He has now moved down to possible/unknown. Dapper is now out of the conversation with Evil Geniuses, as he's most likely going to be returning to Sentinels. And Ethan, he is rumored to be joining this team. It is probable, so it's probably going to be happening. But as of right now, he's currently in the probable side. Loud, the only change for them is it could be added STKJ, as you can see down here. I'm not too sure who that is. Apologies for that. Crow, the only change for them is that Fens is not going to be in the team anymore. Hunter Thieves, nothing. NRG, nothing. Furia, nothing. MIBR, nothing. And Leviton. Tomazi, I don't know how you say his name actually, but he is a Portuguese player who played for Rebels Gaming. That's all I really know about him. But yeah, I think he might be an import player, which would be interesting to see. Fnatic. Let's move over to Fnatic now. And Fnatic has announced that Leo has joined the team. So we have a look currently at the roster. It has been announced also that Boaster, Dirk, and Alfia, they're still gonna be staying with the team. Leo has joined the team a little bit early, or actually not even early. I think a bit earlier than expected, because Boaster sent out a photo, I think on Twitter and Instagram, and actually had Leo in the background, so it was kind of leaked already. So they were like, why not? Let's just get Leo into the roster. They'll be also competing in the Superdome tournament, where it's just like 6 of the Middle Eastern teams versus Fnatic and Ascent. Okay. It's interesting though. I'll probably try maybe watch some VODs of it just to see how that's going. But Mystic will be playing for the team as well, just for the meantime. Because there's also rumors as well. So that Chronicle will be joining the team, and it does look probable that he might join, which would be cool to see that. Those 4 players, Boaster, Dirk, Alfie, and Leo, they have been announced to be joining the team. Team Liquid, no changes to Team Liquid as I can see. No changes there. Team Vitality, once again, no changes there. Obviously, Salah and Gorilla, both of them were announced to be joining the team. Carmen Corp, nothing there. Team Heretics, Boo has now taken over Link's spot as joining Heretics. He's now on the possible side. So as of right now, Link is not seen in any of these teams, which is interesting. Giants Gaming, only one change, that being Nookie. He is now probable that he will join Giants Gaming after originally being rumored to be joining Na'Vi. Foot Esports, this is the only massive change here. So basically, they're going to be keeping mostly everyone from their roster. That being like Moj, Craxus, KW2, Mr. Fallen, I think, or Mr. Phelan, I don't know. UJ, and then they're going to be adding Burzy, at the captain, and Brave onto the lineup. That's a possible though. But there's also rumors as well that Brave will be joining BBL Esports after originally CNED was rumored to be joining them, but not anymore. Keshner X, Aslan M for Shadow, Aimdil, and Turco, they are basically confirmed to be rejoining BBL Esports. Fabry probably going to be joining, and Vlad once again still in the rumor / unlikely section. Koi, nothing there. Na'Vi only changes that Nookie. He is not rumored to be joining Na'Vi anymore, as he's rumored to be joining Giants Gaming. So I move over to the Pacific region. Nothing on Zeta Division. Nothing on Detonation Gaming. Genji Lememble, he's now out of the conversation with Genji. Thank God for that, because if he actually did sign with Genji, that would be the most confusing signing I've ever seen. Team 1, nothing. DRX, nothing. Team Secret, nothing. PaperX, nothing. Rexicum Keon, nothing. Talent Esports, only there's been actually drastic changes. Everyone is now in the probable side. So originally on the first one that I showed in the last video, Cruz, Foxy, Sushi Boys, and Patty Pan, only those 4 players were in the probable side, and Kadoom was impossible / unknown, while Jit Boys, he is in the rumor / unlikely. Now, Jit Boys and Kadoom, both of them have been moved over, have now been moved up to probable, along with Creative, who's probably going to be joining who's going to be rejoining the team. And the final one that we need to talk about is Global Esports. Now, Global Esports have been actually on fire with just the amount of countries which they're going to be representing. So obviously we know that Aaron, he's going to be joining the team. It was official. However, today, Wrongski, Bazi, and Texture, those 3 players have also officially been joining Global Esports. Moneyet, I think he used to play for Onyx Esports, if I remember correctly, an Indonesian player. He's going to be joining Global Esports, probable, along with Lightning Fast and SK Rossi. Those 2 are basically confirmed. However, Hellranger, Kappa, Skillsy, and Collie, all of them are currently possible / unknown, while Eraser is in their probable side. So let's have a look at Global Esports' current roster as of right now. As you can see, a lot of players. So, just like I mentioned, SK Rossi and Lightning Fast, both of those players are going to be staying with the team, most likely. If not, it basically is confirmed, they just need to announce it. Everyone else, Hellranger, Kappa, Skillsy, and Collie, most likely they will be leaving the team. However, Aaron, Texture, Bazi, and Wrongski, all those 4 players will be joining the team, and luckily we also get to see some Australian talent as well, which is pretty nice with Wonski, which is cool. I still don't know how you say his name, and I deeply apologize if I have said it incorrectly throughout this whole video. And obviously Eraser is probably going to be joining back, but we'll have to wait and see there. So that is really all for the spreadsheet. I know obviously most of them are becoming more shorter and shorter because most of these changes are actually confirmed, or there has been a lot of movement throughout the scene. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. So that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys all next time in the next one. Goodbye.